Just Joyce here. Just thought I'd catch up and say, you know, that time when you're really stuck and you're just feeling out of sorts, but you know that there's so much more that you want to do in your life, and there's so many things that you feel enthusiastic about, but you just can't seem to get past goal, and you just feel as though you're just on that treadmill. But every time you try and take a step, you just some anxiety or something just kind of blocks you. Well, they say that's the nervous system. And while we're talking, I want us just to be tapping on the side of our hands because that nervous system goes into that loop. It sort of thinks, this is unsafe. This isn't really safe for me. I don't really know how it's going to work out, so I really might be easier if we don't take any action at all. Because this is okay. Not brilliant, but it's okay. I'm safe. I'm alive and I'm doing okay. I'm living. Although sometimes for me, I just feel as though it's not quite enough. But over the last few weeks, I've been trying to do things and just even get past that feeling of I'm not good enough. I'm not feeling well. As many of you know, I fell and fractured my back. And I've been struggling with that since, because at the time I fell and fractured my back, I'd just done lots of things. I was moving forward, I was taking action, and everything was like, yes, let's go. And then all of a sudden, now I'm kind of thinking, I need to think about what I'm doing. I need to be what I'm doing. I need to think about how am I going to do that safely? And now it's all about safety. But even the simplest things, like just going out and taking myself off for a walk, just feeling happy about the moment and being happy in this moment. I have to think about, and it's like, why do I need to think about being happy? I could be happy at any point. So just tapping on the eyebrow, even though I don't feel happy, side of eye. I know that things can change under the eye, but I just don't seem to be able to take those steps under the nose. I just can't take those steps because I don't know. I don't even know why I can't take those steps. Chin, everything just seems to be blocked. Collarbone, I can be happy, but it's not enough. Under the arm, everything is just not flowing the way I would want it to flow. Top of head, this isn't exciting. Eyebrow, but my nervous system, my body just keeps going into overwhelm. Side of eye, my body just keeps going into overwhelm, and I stop doing what I need to do. Under the eye, and I stop doing what I need to do, and everything just slows down again. And maybe that's because of under the nose. Maybe that's because I'm in pain. Chin, or maybe that's just because my nervous system's scared. Collarbone, it's scared of making change. Underarm, it's scared of having more. Top of the head, it's scared of being seen. And as I was doing that tapping on the eyebrow, I know that I'm scared of being seen. Side of eye, yes, it's an old childhood event. It's an old childhood trauma. Under the eye, but that doesn't define who I am now. So I'm starting to take a breath. And in this breath, I choose to take that action. I choose to feel safe. I choose to feel safe to be seen. I choose to feel safe to be happy. I can choose to love myself just as I am. Because if we take a day, we don't always think of the things that choose to make us happy. In the side of the eye, the 60,000 thoughts aren't always happy under the eye because this negative loop keeps us stuck. But today, under the nose, I choose to be happy. I choose to love myself on the chin. I do. I choose to love myself just as I am. Collarbone. It's safe to love myself just as I am. Under the arm. The more I love myself, the more I can take action. Top of the head. The more I love myself, the safer it is to take the action. Eyebrow. Because when I take the action, I feel excited and joyous. Side of eye. Because when I get excited and joyous, I'm so much happier. Under the eye. And everything, my body kind of relaxes. And I feel more excited and joyous. And my stomach and everything just goes into, oh, does a little dance. No, don't we want to have that dance every day? Jen, don't we want to have that dance in every moment of every day? Collarbone, so why do I always feel fearful? Underarm, so why do I let this fear take over? Top of head, and I choose to take the actions and bring me happiness. Eyebrow, I choose to take the actions that make me feel safe. Side of eye, the actions I take are always safe. Under the eye, the actions I take are always the best for my life. Take a breath. Just feel into your body, just feeling that. Are those actions that you're taking feeling safe? Are they feeling good? Do you need to do another round of tapping? Do you feel that you're worthy of taking those actions? And we're just going to take another round of tapping on that worthiness of taking those actions. And then we'll go and we'll do an embedding, loving, caring meditation. So, side of the hand, even though I don't always feel worthy of having the success that I want in life, I choose to appreciate where I am now. Even though I don't always take the actions that make me step up to be the amazing person I'm meant to be, I choose to appreciate who I am and where I am right now. Even though I don't always take the actions or take the steps I need to get out of this. Ugh, I choose to appreciate and love who I am right now. Eyebrow. I don't feel worthy of the steps that I want to take. Side of eye. I don't feel worthy of the things that I want to do. Under the eye, but I've studied and worked hard to do more, to achieve more. Nose. And I just can't seem to get out of this energy. Chen, because I don't always feel worthy of taking that action. Call upon, but again, that's fear. That younger fear of childhood fear under the arm. But it's in the past, top of the head, and it does not define me. Eyebrow. It does not define who I am right now. Side of eye. It might have defined something that happened as I was a child. Under the eye. But it does not define who I am right now. Nose. Because I can choose to be perfect and whole right now. Chin. And I can choose that my nervous system turns down the volume so that I can hear the abundance that my life is due. Collarbone. Even though I feel fearful of taking these steps to be the perfect me. Underarm. My perfect me doesn't have to be perfect. Top of head. My perfect me doesn't have to be always right. Eyebrow. My perfect me just has to be me. Decide why, because I can choose to be the best I can be. Even now, not doing the best I want, not doing quite what I want, I'm still doing the best I can be. I am still the best I can be. Under the nose. Because the best I can be is me right now, perfect, whole, and complete. Even though I might not choose, even though I might choose to have more in my life, I am safe to have more in my life. I am safe to be me. I am worthy of me. I am worthy of my life and my love. So as I reduce all the sort of feelings of nervousness under the eye, I can choose to feel fulfilled and loved right now. Knows as I choose to release all this tension and fear. Chin, I can choose to feel embodied, whole, and complete right now. Collarbone, as I choose to release the fear, the terror, and all the anxiety of taking a simple step, I can choose to love and accept myself as I am right now. Top of head, because I trust that these steps are perfect for me right now, in body, mind, and soul. And as we choose to take those steps, we can choose to feel that love. The more we feel that love, the more excitement we feel for our lives. And it is easier to take the steps that we want for our life. It's easier to take the steps we want for our heart and soul to work. And the more our heart and more we do the things our soul is wanting from us, the more fulfilling and loved we feel, the more happier, the happier we are, the more joy we bring into our lives. So as we find overcoming these things that are keeping us stuck, just remember our soul is wanting to see us feeling fulfilled. Our soul is driving us to fulfill the ambitions we wanted for our lives. And if we don't take those steps, what are we doing? We're living in that fear, and it's time to release that fear, release that anxiety. And today, I want to just embody that feeling of love. Here I am. I've taken that step. I've taken the step just by doing this tapping. And I can now breathe into that energy body of love. Hand on heart, I can just feel that love, that soul energy of joy, bringing in into the heart, expanding out into the body, around the lungs, all the internal organs, the small intestines. All that loving energy is flowing from the top of our heads. That golden light of love is shining down for us right now. Perfect, whole and complete. We are safe. We are strong. We are resilient in every way. We deserve to have that love that shines for us, gives us that excitement, gives us that joy, gives us that happiness, that tingling of, oh, I'm looking forward to my day. And when we can start that in every day, we feel good. And the more we do that, the more we take the actions we want for our heart and our soul to feel joyous, to feel happy, abundant. Because that's what we deserve. We deserve to have that love just for us. It's all around us, expanding out into the world. And the more we have for ourselves, the more we can expand out to the world and share it with everyone. And I hope that we can do that today. The more we do it today, the more we do it for ourselves, the more it expands. I love and appreciate everyone here, and have a lovely day, everyone, because we all deserve to have an amazing day and to take the steps our hearts desire. Have a nice one. Catch up later. Bye.